the screen?
Yes, sir.
So as I told you in vendor consignment, the vendor stores the raw material or any type of material. So we'll do one thing. Stores the material in company premises. Or company space. So in this, what happened? So usually the special procurement process will come under PIR, that is purchase info record. Okay. So when you are going to do the vendor consignment process, so once you see prerequisites is one, you need material, then you need vendor. Okay. Then you need to go with PIR. In the PIR, you need to select vendor consignment process. I will tell you. Okay. So just I'm trying to make you understand this concept. So once you maintain the master data, once you maintain this master data, so usually what happens? You have a material. So the vendor, is going to store the material, right? So what usually will do? So even though if vendor is maintaining the money, we need to generate the PO. So first is PO. We need to maintain PO with respect to vendor consignment process. Okay. PO we need to create with vendor consignment. So once the vendor stores the material in the company premises, no need to give any prices, right? No price requirement because simply the vendor is storing the material in the company premises. Okay. We need to generate a PO with respect to vendor consignment with no price. So once you select the vendor consignment process in the PO, not fetch. Okay, fine. Okay. So you have maintained PO, right? Then to do MIGO, that is goods receipt. Goods receipt with respect to consignment. This is called consignment PO. Once you maintain the done with consignment PO, if you go to MMBE, what is the T code? What is the use of this MMBE? MMBE T code. Delete.
Stock checking.
To check the stock checking, right? Once you do the so once you check the stock, usually what happens once you create the normal PO, the PO order you will get the whatever the quantity you have maintained that you will get, right? In this, what happens if you check in MMB, you will get consignment PO. Okay, the stock will update in the consignment PO. Okay, once you do with the MIGO, okay, for this consignment PO, so here with 101 moment type itself, okay. Once you do with this consignment GR with consignment PO, the stock will update in the consignment, not in the plant. Because the stock, whatever you are maintaining for the consignment, that will not store in any storage location. That will go into consignment storeroom. Okay. In SAP, you will get like this. I will show you. Okay. Then what happens? The stock will be uploaded or updated in the consignment stock. So this is called consignment stock. Okay. As I told you. So suppose if you have maintained a stock of 100 quantity in consignment stock. Okay. Whenever the company requires material from the consignment, suppose if the company requires 50 quantity from the consignment stock, again no need to create No need of PO. What we need to do? So what we need to do? We need to go for transfer posting. Okay, transfer posting with moment type 411K. So this is the moment type to use to transfer this consignment stock to any storage location or any plant. Okay, we need to use this moment type to consume material from the consignment stock by the company. Then again, once you go to MMB, if you check it, whatever the quantity I entered, that will be transferred from consignment stock to storage location. That means company. Okay. So once the company consumes the quantity of 50 material, so the automatic PO will generate. Auto PO will generate in this. So in the interview, they may ask you, okay, explain the vendor consignment. All these things you need to explain. Once again, I will show you in the PPT. Okay. So the auto PO will generate. This automatically, whatever the PO has been generated, whatever you have consumed from consignment stock to own stock, that means transfer to company. For that 50 quantity, the auto PO will generate from the back end. Back end automatically it will be generated. Then once it has been generated, you need to settle. We need to settle this PO. How to settle? We need to use MRKO T code. MRKO T code you need to use to settle the auto PO. All of you got it now? So I will explain you in the PPT also. Fine.
Imran,
Karthik.
how this quantity will be added in consignment stock? Like 100 quantity you told, na? Who will add that quantity in consignment?
Who will?
No, how to add that consignment quantity? Like 100 numbers you told, na? It will be there 100 numbers.
Yes. How? Hello, Karthik.
How will be? No, how will be added that 100 numbers in consignment quantity? Like you told, how to take 50 numbers from consignment quantity. That is okay, but how to add that 100 numbers in consignment quantity?
That I will tell you. That for that you need to do Migo. Okay. So you will understand once you enter into practical session.
Okay.
See, so vendor consignment is used to, as already I have explained you. Okay. So first prerequisite is we need to create material and vendor. Okay. So we'll create new material only to practice this. Where is the server? Minute. Okay, so first prerequisite is we need to create material, new material and vendor will create. Okay, so okay, we'll create on material. Raw material, yes. So enter is the plant. Go with the we'll go with this only. Close this. Reliance industry. So raw material. Enter. REP1 RES1. we'll use what? Enter consignment. We'll copy this material. Then you can give it. Enter. Enter. So here we use save. And here I have given for special, yeah, paste it. So this is our material. Going to do here. Okay. So we have created. Next we'll create vendor /n xk01. So we go to this REL1, REPO, RLPO, I think. Vendor account group. So this give freelance vendor or vendor consignment process. Somebody has created the mandatory field. So enter reconciliation account, cash management, yeah. Enter order currencies, euro, saved. So here we have got the vendor. Paste your vendor. Okay. Next, here from here it is important. If you go to /n me11, see, vendor. See previously whatever we have created that has been fetched. Vendor as well as material. Plant we can give REPM. See here. So in the interview they'll ask you where you are going to maintain the special procurement. From PIR you need to tell. Okay. Okay. Where is that here? Fine. See here. We have subcontracting, pipeline, and consignment. Click on this consignment. We are going to do this consignment process right now. Press enter. See, once you press enter, you can give here. So you can give Reliance PIR or vendor consignment process. Okay. Okay. So press enter. See here it will. So planned delivery, you can give any date, purchase group, or you can give. And here you will get one issue with this server. Okay. Once you enter the price, go to conditions here. Why it is taking extra? See here, unable to determine calculation schema. Hopefully we got this. Actually, whenever I was doing for another batch, it was not fetching. Okay, see what you need to do. Here you can maintain the price. 99 I will give only to verify. Okay, earlier it was not coming, that's why. and just save it. See, we have created PIR. When see here, you just observe purchase info record number RLPO purchase order. Here you are getting K, right? K means it's a code for consignment. Okay, you just copy this. K is the code for consignment. Why? Yeah. So just save this, paste it. Okay. Next, so we have created the consignment process, consignment master data. Okay. Next, go to /n ME21N. As I told you, see if you go to PPT. Next is we need to create PIR. Okay. Next, we need to go with the purchase order with item category K. Okay, for consignment. So go to this. Where is that? Yeah. See, here you have to select Reliance or REL. Then select the vendor. Okay. So what is the vendor we have given? Copy. And RLPO, REP, REL1. And here, if you just observe here, so I will show you it. First, we'll give the material. Quantity will give 100 quantity. Okay. So plant will give, then storage location. Okay. Press enter. Press enter. Once you press enter, so here you can give price now. As I told you, it won't take price, right? Because see here it is taking. So this is normal PO, right? If you give 100 means it will take price. See? So press enter. See here it is taking the price. But once you select item category, if you go here, I means item category. Here we have consignment K. Okay. So if once you select this, then if you press enter, the price will fly. See here, it won't take any price. Just press enter.
Why, sir?
Okay. Because in the consignment, the vendor is going to store the material. See, we are not going to do any PO for vendor consignment. Once we consume, the auto PO will generate. Once the company will consume the consignment material, the automatically PO will generate. Here, to maintain the stock in the stock for a consignment, the company has to do this procedure. Okay, ಈಗ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಈಗ ಒಂದು 100 ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ತಂದಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ 100 ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಗೆ PO ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಏನು ಕೊಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ದುಡ್ಡು ವೆಂಡರ್ಗೆ. Company is not going to pay any amount to the vendor whenever the vendor is storing or maintaining the material in the company premises. ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ. ಓಕೆ
ಸರ್, ಇದು ಆಟೋ ಪೇ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಈಗ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. So this PO is called consignment PO. Press enter. See here you are getting only warning. See, ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So check it. See, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ವಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್, ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. So you need to save with the output message. See here. Select this. I don't select material. If you press enter, you are getting. Just save it. Here you need to give LP01. Enter. Okay. Go back and save. See, we have done with this PO. Or log biಟ್ಟು ಇದನ್ನೇ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So it will save the time. So this is called consignment PO. Consignment PO. So next ನೋಡಿ, if you go to see /n MMBE. And now if you press enter, Observe here. Now it is in consignment order. Earlier it will be in on order stock. So now it is in consignment order. ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ ವೆಂಡರ್, ಸೊ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಕನ್ಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪ್ರಿಮೈಸಸ್. In that case, whatever the quantity he is going to maintain, for that company has to give some PO. Okay, based on PO, this consignment PO only, the vendor can bring the material inside the company. So for that reason, we are going to maintain this. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಮನೋಜ್? ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir.
Again, we need to do inventory management also. How to do? So for that, go to T code, same /o migo. Observe ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗ. Okay, so here what you have to do, you need to copy this consignment PO, and here you have to go to this goods receipt. Okay, then paste, enter. Once you press enter, 1 minute. See, now what is quantity? So what I will do in this 50, I will 50 I am allowing. See, even though if it is a consignment PO, we need to see company people has to maintain GR. They need to check as per the consignment PO, the item has been received or not, because it's the company responsibility they are maintaining. Even though if it is a without price, the company has to check the stock. Okay, so what you need to do is, see, if you go here, so you are getting all the things. See here, GR for consignment stock. See here, why the K has been, see here, see, goods receipt for purchase order into warehouse. Okay, here the K has been taken. That means goods receipt for consignment stock. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? Go to purchase order, partner, everything has been fetched. Check. Purchase is not found in purchase organization. Okay. We have created under this purchase organization only. ಅಲ್ವಾ? RLPO ಗೆ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. Why? 1 minute. Display here. If the info record was created differently, two options. Have a consignment or info record created. Ask your, see, ಇದೇ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈ ಎರರ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ಇದು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಡ್ಮಿನ್ ಎರರ್ ಇದು ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ RLPO ಅಲ್ಲೇ ತಾನೇ ನಾವು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ನಾವು ಗೋ ಟು /OME12 ಹೋಗಿ. ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್, ಕಾಪಿ ದಿಸ್ here. So paste it here. ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ PR ನೋಡಿ, RLPO center. ವೆಂಡರ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್, ಅದೇ ವೆಂಡರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ನೋಡಿ, 99 ಅದೇ ವೆಂಡರ್. ವೆಂಡರ್ ಡಿಫರ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸೇಮ್. What we'll do, we'll check the report /N ME1M with respect to material. ನೋಡಿ okay, /N ME1L.
Display
ಹಾ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ? ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ? ಇಲ್ಲೂ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. ಇದೇ ತಾನೇ ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು RLPO.
REPO ಇರ್ಬೋದು.
ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೌದಾ?
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, RLPO ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಫೆಚ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನೋಡಿ, ಎಂಟ್ರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಇನ್ಫೋ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ವೆಂಡರ್ /M11 ಅದೇ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್, ಅದೇ ವೆಂಡರ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಹೊಸ್ದಾಗ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇದು ನೋಡಿ, ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 99402228 99402228 ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ 256072 ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ವೆಂಡರ್ ಕನ್ಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ 2 ಅಂತ ಹಾಕೋಣ. ಎಂಟರ್ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ REP ಇಲ್ಲಿ 99 ಕೊಡೋಣ. ಅದು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಯೂಶಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಅನೇಬಲ್ ಟು ಡಿಟರ್ಮಿನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂತು. ಈಗ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ ಅಂತ ಸೇವ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟೆಡ್. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸರ್ವರ್ ಎರರ್, ಸರ್ವರ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ. ನೋಡೋಣ, ಸೇವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟೆಡ್. EINA /OME16N. So sorry, XC16N. ಇದು PIR ಡೇಟಾಬೇಸ್ ಟೇಬಲ್. ನೋಡೋಣ ಏನು ಅಂತ. EINA ಇನ್ಫೋ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಏನಿದೆ? ನೋಡಿ, ನೋಡಿ ಯಾರು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದು ನೋಡೋಣ, ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಏನು ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇದು. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇದು ಹೊಸ ಎರರ್ ಇದು. ನೋಡೋಣ ಏನಂತ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನೋಡಿ, ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಯಾರ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸರ್ವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಸರ್. ಇಲ್ಲ
ನಿಮ್ ಸರ್ವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಡಾಟಾ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಕಣ. ಒಂದ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ದು ವರ್ಕ್ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದಿರ, ನೀವು ನನ್ಗೆ ಕಳ್ಸಿದಿರಲ್ಲ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ನಿಮಿಷ ತೋರ್ಸಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ನೋಡೋಣ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಂಗ ಆಗ್ತೈತೆ ಅಂತ. ನೋಡಿ, ವೆಂಡರ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿದು ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕಾರ್ತಿಕ್ ದಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್ವರ್ ಇದು. ಕಾರ್ತಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಬರಬೇಕು. Material 675. ಇದು ವೆಂಡರ್. ವೆಂಡರ್ ಡಿಫರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಅದು ಪ್ರಿವಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಈ ವೆಂಡರ್ ಬರ್ತೈತ ನೋಡಿ. ವೆಂಡರ್ 9437 really? ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ನಂಬರ್ ಏನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಂತಾರ್ರಿ. /n/SPRO ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್, purchasing, then here we have PIR, post list, purchasing for record, number of ranges, groups ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. So here create new group. ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, new freelance number range from intervals ಹೋಗಿ free intervals. Okay, 39 ನೋಡಿ. ಈಗ ಅಗೇನ್ ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್, ರಿಲಯನ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ PIR ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬನ್ನಿ, IL ಅನ್ನೋದು, ಇದನ್ನ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ನೋಡಿ, ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವ್ರ ಗ್ರೂಪಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ, ಸಾರಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, IN. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಇನ್ಫೋ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್, ಇದು PGPIR ನಂಬರ್ ರೇಂಜ್. IL ಇದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ತಡ್ರಿ. IL ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು REL ನಂಬರ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, REL ನಂಬರ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, 13 ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, REL ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 900,000. ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್, ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ /NME11, ಸಾರಿ /NME11 ಹೋಗಿ ಸೇಮ್ ವೆಂಡರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಎಂಟರ್ ಕೊಡಿ. ಈಗ ಎಂಟರ್, ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ REP, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ 199, ಎಂಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಈಗ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಇದನ್ನ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರುತ್ತಾ ನೋಡಿ. ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟ್ ಅಂತಾನು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಸೇಮ್ ಎಂಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಎಂಟರ್ ಕೊಡಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಫೆಚ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಬೇಡ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ME12 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನಂಬರ್ ರೇಂಜಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಶ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ. ಈಗ ಹೋಗಿ ಎಂಟರ್ ನೋಡಿ, 99 ತಗೊಂಡಿದೆ, ಎಂಟರ್, ಸೇವ್. ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಹೊಸ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. PR ಇದು ಏನದು ನಂಬರ್, ನ್ಯೂ PO ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. /n ME11. ಓಕೆ, ಸಾರಿ /n ME21. Now go to REL, enter the vendor detail ಏನದು, this is the vendor, is RLPO, REP, REL1, material, paste the material, category K, quantity I will give 100, then plant, storage location, enter. Once you enter, we are getting. See, you need to check it. Okay, no issues. So click on this messages. Here you need to select. So this message type, print output, and just save it. Next LP01. We have created one PO. Here okay, so now we'll go with this. So we'll check the stock once again. So refresh it, same material is ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, so 200 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Check 200. Now we'll go to MeGo. Where is that MeGo? We close this. Here we have. So again, what we'll do, we go with, so we have different purchase organization, right? Purchase order. Where is that? So copy this. So now paste it here, press enter. Everything relevant. Quantity I will give 100 only, because there we have 200. Check it. See, no issues. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದೊಂದು ಯುನೀಕ್ ಎರರ್ ಇದು ಬಂದಿದ್ದು. ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ನಾನು PR ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ ರೇಂಜಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಶ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ನಂಬರ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾಕೋ ತಗೊಂತ ಇದೆ, ಸೊ ನಂಬರ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಎರರ್, ಆಸ್ ಯೂಶುವಲ್ ಎರರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೇಮ್ ಅದೇ INT GBB ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅವೇ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸೇವ್ ದಿಸ್. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Now you will understand. Copy this, paste it here. Okay. Now, if you observe here, where is the, yeah, ಇದು close ಮಾಡಿ. Stock ಇದೆ. Okay. So observe here. Click on this. The 100 quantity will be updated here. The inventory will be updated. It is showing vendor consignment. That means whatever the material we have stored, that is consignment. That is vendor material. Okay, whenever the company requires, they need to transfer this material from vendor consignment to our plant. Okay, our storage location or to our company. No, observe. So we'll go to this PPT. See here, you'll notice. So boost receipt with 101 movement time. So next nodi, check ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. So next we need to go with the MIGO transfer post. Why we need to go to MIGO transfer posting? We need to transfer from vendor consignment to company. Own ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. So same way again. Go to this. Here, go to MIGO again. Once again, I will reopen. So instead of goods receipt, you need to maintain transfer posting. Other. Okay. So observe ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. We need to give material here. Here is the copy. Observe ಮಾಡಿ. Paste. Enter. So once you enter, see it is asking plant. REP1. It is asking this. It is asking which storage location, destination. So same RES1 only I will take. Okay. Here you just observe. Automatically it has taken consignment stock. Okay. K. Here you have to enter the name of the vendor. Okay. So vendor, copy, paste here vendor. Then quantity, how much quantity you want to utilize from the consignment stock. I will give 50. Enter. So once you enter, go here. So quantity 50 from where? See, observe here. Transfer posting consignment to own means own ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಾ ಇರೋದು ಇದು because it was in consignment stock. Now we are owning it. The moment type is 411K. Okay. So in the interview they may ask you what are the moment types you will get in vendor consignment. Okay. Now observe here. Just check it. No posting. I want to delete ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು RLGRP ನಮ್ದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದು ಸ್ಲಾಶ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇದು ಪಾತ್ /OSPRO ಯಾರೋ ರಿಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಗೋ ಟು ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್, ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್, ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್, ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಕಂಪನಿ. RLGRP ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು. Enter. Enter. ಇದು ರಿಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ಕರೆನ್ಸಿ ಯೂರೋ. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ
RELGRP ಸರ್.
ಹೌದಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Now go to this, check ಮಾಡಿ again, post it. And now you observe. Hopefully you won't get any error. See, we are owning the consignment stock of 50 quantity. See, the document has been posted. Okay, just copy this. Where is that? Yeah. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಕೊಡೋಣ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, now when it comes to stock, observe ಮಾಡಿ, refresh it. See, the stock has been updated to this. The total 50, whatever is showing, that is of company. Okay, vendor consignment stock is 50. Again, you just make transfer posting for quality and all, everything you can do it. Got it, na? So we have received the stock. We have owned the stock, but we need to do auto PO. See, automatically PO has been generated, but you need to settle the PO. Okay. So yeah, here, click on this. Observe here. If you check the PO history, see, open quantity, the particular PO is 100. If you go to this purchase order history, see 100. You won't get transfer posting and all. So here, if you click on this, see, observe here. So here we don't have any price, right? This is consignment PO. If you go to document info, if you go to FI documents, see, no subsequent document found for accounting. Why? Tell the pair. Why we are not getting FI documents?
After consuming only we are paying, sir.
Okay, that is also correct. But here, why the FI documents are not fetching means we haven't given any price. Okay, that's why. This also they will ask. So what are all the, see, once you do consignment PO, what are the FI documents you will get? They will ask you only to make you some confusion. So ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು? So sir, while doing consignment PO, so for consignment, the price will not take. So as in the consignment process, we are settling the auto PO. Okay. But when we are creating this consignment PO, we won't get any FI documents. That answer you need to give. Okay. Because we are not going to maintain any price, right? Now, see here. As I told you, to settle, see here, we are done with this. Next is we have checked. Next, we need to settle. So in the back end, the automatically PO has been generated. You need to settle. For that, we have a ticket /n MRKO. Note down /n MRKO. Once you enter, give your company code name, vendor name, plant name, whatever you want. I will just give plant here, REP1. Here, you observe here. See, you are getting consignment and pipeline. So in both consignment and pipeline only, you will be getting auto PO. But in subcontracting, you need to generate PO. Okay. So here, if you want to display, you can just display. First, you need to display. This you leave as it is. Click on execute. Once you click on execute, here it is showing. Oh, how many are there? So today's date we will take. What is the posting date? Today's date, because previously I have created, that's why it is showing. So give today's date and execute. See this, you can check it here. If you go to material document, so this is the transfer posting what we have done. If you go to this FI document, see, observe here. If you go to FI document, now it is fetching. Why? We have owned the consignment stock. If you double click on this, see what are all the see consumable payable. See, that means it is negative, it is credit, and this is debit. If you click on this, if you see the details, so this is KON. KON is the accounting key. They will ask you which accounting key will fetch. See, you are getting BSX. Okay. Got it now. We need to pay. This is consumption. Payable. This is inventory. What we are updating. That's it. These are the GL accounts. Go back. We need to settle, right? Still it is showing here. We go back. Here it is showing not settled. See, amount, from where amount has been fetched. We have not given any amount in the PO. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡು amount?
PIR.
Exactly. This is also an interview question. Okay. From where the price will fetch if you do consignment process. Okay. Go back. So we need to settle this. Again, go back. To settle, click on this settle button. You just switch off this pipeline also. If it is not a mandatory, but we need to check this. Okay. So just nodi observe madi. Just once you execute, it will settle. No tax information. Intentionally, tax information illa. Sir, where we need to maintain tax information? Again, come back to PIR. Where is the PIR? Close ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನಲ್ಲ. Okay, PIR ಗೆ ಬರೋಣ. Okay. So it is mandatory for all the special special procurement. You need to maintain tax code in the PIR. Okay. /NME 12. So observe here. Where is that data? Go to PIR. Copy this. Paste the PIR. Press enter. See, press enter. Here you have tax code. Tax code should be given as input tax. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್. ಈ ಡಾಟಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪಿಕೋ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ರಿಯಲ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಡಬಲ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಎಂಟರ್. Just save it. That's it. Go back to this. Again, go back. Click on this settle. Execute it. So hopefully you won't get error. Yeah. See, document created. That means it has been said. See here, the document has been created. This is auto PO. Click on this. See here, this is the document for this. See here, two different accounting entries has been fetched. Reliance vendor for vendor consignment process, because we are paying, right? Consumption we have consumed. If you go to this, check what is the accounting case. This is KBS. Okay. Next, this is BSX. Sorry, KYN. This is also KBN. This is KYN, I think. Okay, KYN. Okay. See, this is how you will settle. Go back. Go back again. If you want to check again, so click on the display. See, just idenu helilla nanu. Just display kodi. Click madi. No documents. But if you want to see the settled, click on this settled. Click on this. See, here it is showing settled. Got it? Okay. So all of you got it, na? So this is about the consignment process. Next, once we have settled the auto PO, the vendor will take care about the payment will take care by Pico consultant. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?